now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, well, he's a... Yeah, you gotta work on him, man.
He's fast, bro.
Dang, I forgot I gave him to you. Okay, let me think about this now. I'm glad you gave me the little scouting report.
You're not my starter, though. I still go with Bill.
Oh, I didn't even realize you.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Here's Carr to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Carr completes it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
That's when we got hurt.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Here's Gurley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
That's a pick.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
I don't believe that this opening drive was surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Carr.
Pick. Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, Jamel.
It's off down near the 5.
Come on, Jamel.
It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Short boot. Take it at the 21.
Give me that.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
35-7.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Quan Alexander gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, 734.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He gets this one to Johnson. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Isabella got hurt, so I don't even know if he's playing.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Interesting.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Yeah, some type of man.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Yeah, I'm not standing Isabella. So
now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I ain't been trying to spam nobody since I had this team. Look at the running back.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey,
She got Rosen up too.
Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh.
Oh my God, I can't make no audibles, bro. Wow, I can't do nothing.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
But I haven't even.
Watch the run. Hard. Hey, Charlie. Let's go, defense.
On 1st down, it's Rosen.
I think it's
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
I just need some time.
Throwing on second and long. Rosen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Andy Isabella was the intended target. On first down, it's Gurley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on second and 13. Carr.
Oh, man,
looking sideline, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
They're crazy. They're dumb.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
I mean, are you going to go to a guy or what?
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing his car on third down. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now a give right side. Grant up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Where's 52? Block 52. 58.
2nd and 5 now. Rosen Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Third and long here for Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete.
Oh, my God.
It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the... He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. And Isabella. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I didn't even do nothing. Okay.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run. It's Gurley. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Carr. Got an open man. It's QT. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
29.
Now Carr. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. The quick slant, Carr. And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll come out in the pistol. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they? And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday.
Come on, man.
The quick slant caught. And this won't be enough to pick up the first, a gain of 2.
catch up. I don't know.
Oh, you lagging?
Yeah. I think it might be alright now.
Alright.
There, now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's try not to fuck this one up, guys. Come on.
No.
Come on.
They come out here in the eye. The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal?
Check 24. Check 24.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Todd Gurley. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
What's that? Oh, no.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
And
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
don't play
Solomon
no man,
Thomas
by the way.
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Get in the weight room.
Do what you gotta do, my friend.
Here's Rosen to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I got it. I got it. Mike's 50.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Matt Hawk now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line.
You just want to
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Carr under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah. The final shot here before half for Carr. Going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
I've lost so many games on that. These last-minute drives.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And that will be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way, creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Yeah, I hope the mechanics next year better. Some of this logic don't make no goddamn sense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You got three down.
From the pistol, it's Gurley. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, you're going to 2 on 3rd down. You're a little
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped
like what? I'm
inside
standing
the 40.
right there, Madden. What else
22
you want me
yards
to
there,
do?
1st down. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Man, it's wide open over there.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
93.
93. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
On second down now, it's Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
I haven't run up none of this one.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Alrighty then.
6-18.
Let's try this.
Shotgun now for Carr. This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield, and spilling everything.
Let's go. Let's do it.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this throw caught left side, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Alert.
Safety. Okay.
To throw is Rosen.
Oh my God, he played it.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And
he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 46 yards.
General West.
Think so?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Middle.
Texans 10-yard line.
We about to score right now. I don't want to burn it to him.
Monday.
Sure you can.
I can't.
All day, every day, any day. Hey, Mike 50.
They go back to Grant, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Rosen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Gotta focus.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Good.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, my.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings
They don't
him
run
up
that
2nd
thing.
and 10.
Run into a headache.
To throw again. Carr. And the catch made by
Tackle,
Johnson. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
You're just going to watch it.
Have the hook up to QT. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Sending it.
He will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
I got time for that.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long
time
one
for that.
for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After the sack on 1st down.
Pick. Yo, this game is broke. Richard
Pick
Sherman.
up there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd
And I
down.
clicked on.
I know many
Man, threw
people
it right
like to
to
throw
him.
to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Let's do something.
To throw, it's Carr. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Oh, wow,
Another
Madden.
nice gain. That's now
All he's going to do is throw it
30
to the
yards
check
between
down
those
route.
last 2 plays.
Y'all letting him do it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
That's really funny, man.
Todd Gurley. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion
That is
away
funny,
from
Madden.
tying this game up in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Operating from the gun, Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Can't make a stop.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 31, Rosen. That's complete to a speedy wideout, Goodwin. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I had to pass the ball.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Wow.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Matt Judon there to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
This game is absolutely broken.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr.
The funny part is,
man is QT complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
You're supposed to be.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
Don't get nervous.
Here's Carr to throw. And Woods has it complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. And you put up a token press, make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Gurley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 13. That does not help anybody.
2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? From the gun, Carr. He finds his man Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
I'm about to lose because I can't do anything.
14-yard touchdown. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Bernardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, it's out of house. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Quarter. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, Foxtrot.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Check 55, Mike. I'm coming out. Alert. I'm coming after you. Check 55 to Mike. Check. Bravo. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball. Mike. Hey, alert. 55. I'm here all day. 50.
And Rosen's actually going to throw it here. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They will run with Grant. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Watch the twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Check. Mike 50, Mike. Hey, Delta. Hey, watch his flat. Mike 50.
Now it's Rosen. Able to find Isabella. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. In this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think